I'm enjoying talking to y'all, and he seems like a pretty cool dude. So
Yeah, Neil's a great guy.
I'll send you links to the videos that I've worked on together with him. We're all this group of friends that are all artistic and all like audio video stuff. So we're all trying to help each other, accomplish what we can with what free time we have.
hell yeah. Well, do y'all have a name for this group, or is it just a little close knit thing? Because just trying to promote as much as I can.
Well, Neil's audio, or I guess video business is called Novel Concepts.
Right, and Marcos is in on that too, ain't he?
Yeah, Marcos is the other partner in that.
Yeah, and Marcos is in Dining from Dogs down in Austin, Texas.
And he also received an award for a video that he did. I fail to remember their name all the time, but they're a Relapse Records band. I'll include that link with the other links.
Well, it sounds like the description of this one is going to be full of links, but I guess I guess we'll go ahead and start sort of kind of wrapping this up. But just curious, who's y'all's favorite Avenger?
Favorite Avenger?
Yeah.
Or
y'all like superheroes or what?
No, I like superheroes, but I mean, just like to pick a favorite, I wouldn't even like my favorite comic book character was always Wolverine.
Okay, see, there you go. That's cool.
But I mean, I guess if I was to pick out of the Avengers, it would have been like Captain America, maybe?
Yeah, I think I'd say that. Well, when I said the Avengers, I guess I just meant Marvel as a whole. So yeah, Wolverine, that's a great answer because Wolverine's kick ass, man. I don't know if you saw Logan, but I thought that movie made me tear up straight in theaters.
I saw Logan, definitely.
Yeah, we watched that in theaters, and then at the end, we're sitting there waiting for the fucking Marvel ending at the end of the credits, as there always is, and old dude working there says, yeah, there's nothing here, and we're sitting there, like, wiping our tears, like, what do you mean there's nothing, man? Like, we just gotta leave in a shitty mood?
Yep. It's the end of it.
And that's what was awesome about it, I thought, man. Like, that was just a great way to take him out after, I don't even know, like, when VHS went to DVD, that's when I remember getting the first X-Men movie on.
Yeah,
It's been a fucking while, man.
I'm not real big on watching a lot of the superhero movies, but I would pick Nightcrawler if I wanted to identify with any like mutant or anything like that.
Nightcrawler's badass too. Since y'all say y'all haven't seen in movies so much, the newest X-Men that came out had the fucking best Nightcrawler scene. I love it because Nightcrawler's my favorite X-Men. So,
yeah, well, I've seen all that stuff. I'm a big audio or video freak. Like, I watch every movie I can get my hands on.
How do you feel about Star Wars?
I love Star Wars, dude. I absolutely love Star Wars, and Star Wars for me isn't. I'm not expecting anything like groundbreaking, amazing, like change my life film. I'm just going to watch it because I grew up with that stuff, man. I don't really care what the outcome is. I just want to watch the film.
I'm somewhat of a Star Wars fanatic, and it was a hard realization for me that those movies are for the kids. And I'm like, fuck, man, why aren't they making the movie like I want them to make it? But, yeah.
And then I was totally fine with it. Like, when I went in and watched Rise of Skywalker, I was completely content with the story they told.
I loved it the first time. The second time, I was like, fuck, I didn't like it as much.
Well, I don't go into watching those movies trying to tear them apart. I'm just trying to watch them I'm not looking for like a cinematic masterpiece out of them.
Yeah, just looking for something enjoyable to watch, which is exactly what it was. And the nostalgia level was amazing. I loved that shit.
I think sometimes we go just watch these movies because of tradition.
Oh yeah, that's why they remake the same movies over and over. You don't really see any new stories. Like, I think they've redone Godzilla at least twice in the past 3 years.
Right. And me and Brandon went and watched Rogue One together. He had his wife and I had my girlfriend with us, and we went and watched that when it was still in the theaters. And by far, that's the most amazing Star Wars movie I've ever seen. Dude,
you ain't fucking lying about that. Whenever I got to see Darth Vader on screen for the first time in my life, on the big screen, I was so fucking happy that just the last, it probably wasn't even a minute but it was such a fucking badass scene.
Right.
You just hear that fucking the red lightsaber, and he just destroys those dudes.
See, but that's not the first time you see him in that movie. They go into a Mustafar, I guess is how you say it.
Yeah,
Here
and
comes the Star Wars nerd.
Right. They go into the Mustafar or whatever and talk to him, and then he decides he's going to do something about the whole situation. So
you're
see
right
him beforehand.
You're right
you don't see
about that, but I was really fucking drunk when I went and saw it in theaters, so I kind of was asleep during that part. So my first time seeing him on a big screen was the ending.
The ending.
I'll bow to that.
And they made Luke Skywalker's return pretty dramatic as well, right? Where he's just like at the edge of a cliff, looking at the sea, doesn't want to be a Jedi anymore, and then he like turns around and it's him.
And I called that. I called it whenever I seen it at the drive-in in Lubbock. I was like, I bet you the ending of this movie, they're going to end up finding him, and it's going to just pan out, and then the credits roll. And what the hell happened?
Well, and when I saw it in the movie theater, there was that static and motion that went down when Han Solo showed up.
Oh my God.
When Luke showed up, like everyone was just screaming when they saw Han Solo for the first time.
I understand. I'm not afraid to admit it. I have somewhat of a man crush on Harrison Ford. Whatever. That's a bad motherfucker, though.
Hey, there's this meme you gotta find. It's Han Solo and Princess Leia talking, and it says, "No, we can't name our son Guitar Solo."
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
That's funny. I think it makes it so much more kick-ass that here recently they've interviewed Harrison Ford about the last Star Wars movie and asked him, like, so were you a Force ghost? And he said, I don't know. I don't care. Like, he doesn't even give a shit about all this stuff. He's like, in the movie, he wanted to die before episode 5 came out, I think.
Yeah, he did episode 5 just for the art. He did the new Star Wars films just for the paycheck.
Oh, easily. And you could tell in every interview, he seems angry and aggravated, but I don't know if that's just Harrison Ford or the fact that he had to do 3 more Star Wars movies. Well, 2.
Well, I think for the most part, like, a lot of those guys were just tired of being fucking pestered about it over all these goddamn years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, there's other bodies of work that these actors have done, and you got these fucking Star Wars geeks just popping up all the time and asking Star Wars questions that fucking are irrelevant. It's like in Mallrats where Brody's asking Stan Lee if, you know, all these fucking sexual questions about the fucking mutants and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, you were putting way too much thought.
Or it's like, okay, look, guys, y'all are old. Okay, y'all have been in a lot of movies, so let's get some new people in here.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they did a pretty great job on that, except Star Wars fans are fucking toxic. And I include myself in that because I was until I realized it's a fucking kids movie. But, like, just let them make the goddamn movie. Be happy there's a movie coming out, you know?
Well, I see them doing that with fucking Evil Dead right now. Like, everyone's fucking doing, like, petitions to bring back Ash vs. the Evil Dead to do a season 4, and you can't do any more Evil Dead films without fucking Bruce Campbell and yada, yada, yada. And,
like, I agree with that, but still, like, let them live their fucking life.
Well, it's just like, we're lucky to get this much out of fucking Bruce Campbell in this role for this fucking long. Like, the dude's been doing fucking Ash Williams for the last 37 fucking years of his life.
And he's been doing a kick-ass job.
But yeah, if he doesn't want to do it anymore, like, let him go do some other shit.
Yeah, at that point, you're fucking legendary. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, man.
Right.
And he has. He's been in some of those, like, dramas, like sitcom drama stuff.
Dude.
Right, like Xena the Warrior Princess, Hercules.
You know what's fucking funny? That I realized not too long ago. Okay, the original Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire was directed by Sam Raimi. I believe.
Bruce is in every one of those films.
He did, yeah. I didn't realize that until they recently had Spider-Man 3 on Netflix, and I was like, wait, I know that fucking name, Sam Raimi. I believe it's the dude who directed Evil Dead, original one. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck, man?
There's 3 things in those films and Sam Raimi does it in all of his films that he can get away with. He puts that fucking cutlass in it. that Delta 88.
Oh,
he
yeah.
puts his brother in the film, and he puts Bruce Campbell in the film. The Delta 88 is the car that Uncle Ben's driving around.
Hell yeah. Damn, that's...
And Ted works in Bugle.
No shit.
You see fucking Jonas, whatever the fuck his name is,
Yeah.
go off and yelling at him all the time.
Yeah, okay. No shit. That's crazy.
If you're watching any Sam Raimi film, look for those things.
Well, fuck.
Mind blown.
See, yeah. And on that note, again, here we go. So, okay, Logan, old Hugh Jackman, fucking into Wolverine. I saw a fucking post about it on Facebook. It was just a theory. They need to do that with Tobey Maguire. Sam Raimi's still doing it. Like just a old, gruff Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man like that. Make it brutal, rated R, have a sex scene. I don't give a fuck.
Well, what I see going on with the whole Spider-Man thing is Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi's doing the new Doctor Strange film.
And with Sony owning Spider-Man, you've seen how many times it's been remade, and like they still won't give that shit up to Marvel. Like I've got Disney Plus, and they've got everything except for Spider-Man.
Right, but
fucking
what
ridiculous.
I see going down is like Sam Raimi kind of sneaking in the Tobey Maguire stuff because it's going to be a multi-universe in the new Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Here we go down the nerd rabbit hole.
So you could put Tobey Maguire in that fucking film.
Yep.
As another Spider. But we'll just see.
And I think we should save all this for another episode because this is good shit, and I could talk about this all fucking night. Before we wrap it up completely, y'all said y'all have the show. What was it, like March?
April 16th.
Okay.
The Demon's Dead.
And anything else aside from that? Any new singles or?
We've got the record up on iTunes, Spotify. You can pick it up on Bandcamp.
We're printing shirts.
Yeah, we're printing shirts coming up. Hopefully we'll have them done by this next show. I know that we want to do a live video of us playing in the time, and we got that coming in the pipeline. But I mean, for the time being, you guys can just go to any of those major streaming sites and check out Unocorn. It's Unicorn with an O instead of an I. The record called Nation.
Yep, that's what it is.
Well, hell yes, man. It's been fun talking to y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed this as much as I have.
Yeah, it's been cool, man.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks for being on. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Steve.
All right.
Take it easy.